If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
Welcome back, Coors Light Radio Row. We are live here in sunny, not snowy, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I want to thank D&L Window Tinting for sponsoring us. Give them a call, 410-661-6000 to see what they can do to help your tinting and safety needs. All right, we got Bill Romanowski here with us right now. Romo, welcome back on the Radio Row. You're here every year, and I don't. You played in Super Bowls, you got all that stuff, the rings, excitement, your promotion, and all that stuff. But this is always. There's always atmosphere, always energy here, man. Welcome back. Good to have you on, man.
You know, it's great to be on. This is an electric atmosphere. You got to. I mean, it's a Super Bowl. It's all that leads up to it. And you know, I remember going through it as a player. And there's a part of you that misses it. You come back and you get a little taste of it.
Right.
But then you just don't get to run out on that field and do what you love to do.
Yeah, I mean, you love football. I know there's no doubt about that. Anybody can question anything they want, but nobody played harder than you. You know.
Well, thank you for that. You know, I prided myself in that. I was never going to walk away from the game saying, woulda, coulda, shoulda done a little more of this. You know, should have worked harder. That was never a case. Maybe I've said a couple times, I wish I didn't do that. You know, there are a couple things I wish I could.
Well publicized that we could sit here. I mean, you're not running from it or any of that stuff. Well, let's just start the tough conversation before we promote anything. How does it make you feel when Alex Rodriguez goes through what he goes through a year ago, or what Mark McGuire went through with Bob Costas a couple weeks ago? You went through it on maybe a different level. Maybe even the spitting incident was the media judged you harder, the fans judged you harder. But the steroid thing's become a hot button, and now seeing what Tiger Woods is going through, just as a general, being the bad guy. We need a bad guy in sports. In Baltimore, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers or the Colts. We don't have any problem with that. But we need a bad guy, and you've been in that hurricane. What is it? When you see the Tiger Woods thing, right, you know that feeling you have because you've had it. Talk to me about that. Educate me a little bit.
I mean, I take care of Tiger with product. You know, my company does.
Oh, wow,
I've been taking care of him for the last 5 years.
Now, what's your product? Real quick, give a plug out.
Nutrition 53. We have a brain focus product, which I sent to Tiger every month for the last 5 years. And, you know, when I left the game of football, I had 20 plus concussions. And 2 weeks before I retired, I left the Raider parking lot and could not find my home. So I go around and I see all the doctors that the NFL sent me to, and they tell me there's nothing you can do, time is your friend, and we don't know if you'll end up like Muhammad Ali. I took that.
That's not a pretty picture.
That is a very ugly picture. And so I took that and I said, you know what, I don't believe it, and I'm going to go find my own solution. So I hired the best doctors, scientists, and nutritionists in the world. I brought them on my team, and I started a nutrition company, and our first product was called Neuro One. And it was all about giving me my life back, and it's about being, you know, sharper, more focused, and enhancing the pathways to the brain, and that's what Neuro One does. And
so this helps concussed victims, but also Tiger Woods.
You have concussed victims, but then you have just people that want to be sharper, have a better memory. When you give the brain neuronutrients, what it needs to thrive, not just survive, then you create an environment where your brain's going to be better. And see, the thing what people don't realize is stress produces cortisol in the body. Okay, your adrenal glands produce cortisol. They sit right above your kidneys in your back. And when you're stressed out, when it's mental or physical stress, what happens is your body produces cortisol, it jacks it up. Cortisol plays havoc on your brain, plays havoc on your immune system and your body.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.